Welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to be continuing on with our macOS development with AppKit tutorial series, and in this particular tutorial we are going to be taking a look at how we can create a determinate circular progress indicator in AppKit. Now previously we took a look at the two variants for a progress indicator that is in the style of a bar, and those are still in our interface. But for now, I want to show you how we can create that determinate progress indicator that is sort of more of a circular style that isn't used quite as often as a bar, but it is still used in some places. So it's important that you know how to do it if that's the kind of style you want to go with. All right, so let's get started. I already have an NSProgressIndicator object created. I called it Progress View Circular, and I've already set up its constraints. So this circular progress indicator is going to be centered horizontally and is going to be 50 points below the indeterminate progress bar. So you kind of have an idea of how that's going to work. All right. Now let's go ahead and configure our progress indicator. First things first, we need to turn on auto layout. So we can say progress. Oh, I'm not in Xcode. There we go. We'll say progress view circular dot translates auto resizing mask into constraints. Now you might have noticed too, just so you don't have any confusion, I did collapse the navigator on the left side of my Xcode window, and that's because with the larger font size, everything is kind of going onto several lines. So I kind of I wanted as much space as possible, and to make things a little bit easier to read, I wanted to give the text as much space to breathe as possible. But let's go ahead and set this property to false. So now auto layout is enabled. Let's go ahead and set the style of our indicator. So we'll say progress view circular dot style is dot spinning rather. There we go. Not dot spinner, but dot spinning. All right. Next, we want this to be a determinate indicator. So we'll say progress view circular dot determinate or dot is indeterminate. Set that equal to false. Let's call progress view progress view circular dot we'll say size to fit. All right. All right. So let's see. Let's make sure that we have everything we need. The first thing is we have our auto layout enabled. We have size to fit being called. We have our style. We have is indeterminate. We don't need to start any animation. And the only other thing that is important to actually putting it on screen is adding it as a subview to our view. However, we should set the values for min, max, and the current double value of our progress indicator. So we'll say progress view circular dot double value we'll say 0.75. And then progress view circular dot min value equals 0. And again, progress view circular, we're going to set that equal to, well, okay. Okay. Circular dot max value. We're going to set that equal to 1. All right. And so now that we have those values, we need to add this as a subview. So we'll say view, add subview. We'll say progress view circular, like that. Save it, run it. It's got to build and run and all that, got to do its thing. Okay, here we go. So here we are down here with our little circular indicator. Our first indicator is our kind of our progress bar that has an actual value set to 0.5. Then we have our busy progress bar. And now we have our little circular indicator with a value associated with it, which is 75%. And so really that just about does it for how we can create a circular determinate progress indicator in AppKit for your apps on macOS. Thank you all so very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.